So Twitter. First, one thing about Twitter is Musk is dropping stories, messages about the censorship of the idea that Hunter Biden's laptop was real and should be looked at. So you can see all these messages. He's putting them on. He's going to put more on, I guess. But there are two ways. Of course, the mainstream media isn't going to talk about this at all because it makes them look like fools, because they were in on this censorship as well. So they have two talking points now that they're going to be using. Is one man shouldn't decide what other people see. And it's like, so that's what, Musk is doing. Or is it what President Biden's doing or has done? In other words, he's putting this huge pressure on social media platforms to censor stories. Stories are being, stories are dangerous, and this and that. And it's like, yeah, this story is really dangerous to Biden. So they've got that talking point. The second talking point is, this huge uptick in hate speech on Twitter. It's like, I don't think so. I mean, I guess maybe some people purposely follow people that are hateful or whatever, but I haven't seen it. The only thing I've seen which has been talked about a lot, was this guy the rapper who calls himself Ye now, Kane West or whatever it is. But he made this really bad comment about, and it looks like, in a way, he insulted himself. He was kind of saying that, like, all of the thing, everything's being written for the media by Jewish people, and and it's like, well, what you're saying is that there's no people of other religions that are smart enough to come up with plots. I don't know. It was, but this whole idea of the conspiracy, the Jews control everything in the world, then why are they treated so poorly? That doesn't make sense. It's if you're going to invent a conspiracy theory, you have to have something to show that it's true, or be able to make some phony links or something. But with this, Jews controlling the world thing, they're not doing a very good job of it as far as they are concerned. Still, they've said reported hate crimes, most are committed against Jews. So, but this idea that there's this uptake, I haven't seen it. Now, they have talked about, again, going back to this Ye guy, he said that about the plots, but he also, in one of his videos, he had in the background a Star of David that had been altered. Now, if you're not familiar with the Star of David, you have a triangle this way, and then you have a triangle the opposite way. You would take that same triangle, flip it 180 degrees, superimpose it on it, and then you have the six-pointed star, the Star of David. Well, and it shows that lines crossing too. It isn't just usually like that. It has the intersecting lines in it, mostly that I've seen. Not that I'm an expert on Jewish culture, but his thing that was in the background, one of his shots, were those intersecting lines. Instead of being straight, they kind of wove themselves into a swastika. So he's got the Star of David and with a swastika in the middle of it. I would, so I mean, that's extremely offensive. So he got banned again. Oh, Twitter isn't going to ban anyone. Twitter's going to let everything. And it's like, no. He got his account back, and Trump banned him, and then banned him again. It's like, oh yeah, that's the way Twitter's supposed to work. And I'm sure that some of the accounts that were banned for non-political reasons, that Twitter just wholesalely banned, some of those accounts will come back. And I'm sure some of those accounts were banned for an appropriate reason. And if those people still want to post on Twitter, they're going to be caught and banned again. That's the way it goes. So, but just when you hear about that, about all this hate speech on Twitter, no, isn't happening. One man deciding what everyone should see, well, that is happening with Biden. I guess you could say it's happening with Musk too, but Musk has a long-term plan of eventually not being involved in Twitter and selling some of the stock. In other words, he doesn't want to be tied to this company forever. And so eventually, now I'm not saying he won't have 51% of the stock or something, but I think he wants other people to get in there. He's going to sell some of the stock, he said, and turn it more into a publicly owned company again. We'll see if that happens or not. But one thing I got to throw in weird about Twitter, of course, Musk is coming up, Tesla's coming out with a phone, supposedly. And one of the things that it is it has a neural link. Now, this is the creepy science fiction stuff that Musk gets into that I'm not a fan of at all. Some people think because you say this one thing that Musk is doing is right, that somehow he's your everything. Everything he does is good, and it's like, well, I don't think this is good. There could be some good that could come out of it for handicapped people, though. But the idea you can implant something in your brain, maybe it could be on the scalp somehow, I don't know. But that chip can control your phone. Your phone can control your car to some degree, the Tesla cars. And, you have a neural link. Now, I don't think that's a good idea at all. I don't want electronics that I can't immediately take off in my body. I mean, that's just bad. There's too many things that can go wrong. And what if that link could cause a detrimental effect on your in your body or your brain or whatever, that could somehow be used to, I don't know, attract people, get rid of people. I don't know. But neural links are exactly where I wouldn't go. But the good part about them is, we have people that can't move their hands, can't move their feet. Some people that can't speak. And having a neural link for them to gain that accessibility might be a very good idea. But to have it generally implanted in everybody, on the face of the earth or just in America, that's not a good idea at all. But so anyway, there we go. Just wanted to keep you up on Twitter. This idea, the phone, evidently he might be coming out with a Twitter phone. Telsa. It's going to be branded Telsa, I think. And, the other thing, too, there was this big contention. People were saying that Apple was going to deplatform Twitter, which would drastically harm Twitter. And Musk met with the head honcho over there, and no such action is being even considered, according to him. So we'll see. And that's it. The update, the Twitter update. Bye.